All right, first step. Take your price and you're going to multiply it by your percent written as a decimal. This will give you your tax amount, which is exactly the same steps we did for discount. So for discount, you took your price and you multiplied by your percent written as a decimal, but instead of calling it your tax amount, it is called how much you're saving. It's the evil discount. I like that. So your second step is your price plus your tax amount. So instead of subtracting, we're going to be adding, and this will give you your total cost. Okay? So very similar to discount, but instead of subtracting, we are adding. We're going to make the price bigger. You can use common sense to figure that out. Like, oh, what do I do with taxes? Oh, yeah, taxes make everything more expensive. Discounts make things less expensive. All right, so how much does a PlayStation cost again? $500. Okay, so PlayStation 5 cost $500. What city are we buying it? Sales tax, Costa Mesa. So we'll say 8%. We'll round it to 8%. It's $7.75, but we're going to round it to 8. I do believe the sales tax in Santa Ana will expire, and then we get to re-vote. So maybe we get to vote when you guys can vote, and then we got to read the proper the ballot very carefully. All right, first things first, which is the number one thing students make a mistake. 8%. What is 8% written as a decimal? 0. Yeah. This 0 is the most important one. That 0 is the most important one. It was asked on the do now for this reason. Okay, step number 1. 500 times 0.08. How many times do I move my decimal? 2. If you move it once, then you're giving me an 80% sales tax. No. So how much tax are you going to pay in Costa Mesa? $40. About $40. And this is true. If you go right now, today, and you buy a PlayStation, and you go to Costa Mesa, you're about paying $40 just in taxes. Just in taxes. Number 2. 500 plus 40 would give you 540, so that's your total. So you know how maybe when you guys were kids, you would take your birthday money to the store and you would spend it, right? And then you wanted to buy something that was $20 because you had $20. Who covered the taxes? Did your parents cover the taxes? Or should they say, like, no, you have to find something that's $15 so you have enough for taxes? Some parents will cover the tax, some parents will not. All right, so, yeah. Yay, sales tax. All right, let's do one more. What are we doing? PlayStation. What else do we buy? Oh, a car. That's my Miss O'Malley's super cool, fast car. Cost. You'll see it on worksheets and homeworks. My super cool, fast car. How much do you think my super cool, fast car cost?
$60,000.
All right, go for it.
About as much as a house.
Do you pay taxes on your house?
Yes. Especially if you have a loan. Then you need to do interest. Then you need to...
Yes, Emmanuel, that's what I get to teach you. Okay. Cars. Can I drive down to Costa Mesa and buy a car for a lower sales tax? Yeah, car dealerships are about in each city. Each city has a dealership.
How are you gonna drive a car?
What came first, the chicken or the egg, right? Okay. Cars. When you buy a car, it doesn't matter what city you go buy it in. I can drive to Costa Mesa. I can drive to Orange. I could drive down to San Diego to buy a car. They're going to ask me, where do you live? I'm like, Santa Ana. Cool. That's the sales tax I get to pay.
What if you lie?
You got to proof. Proof of proof. Okay. So our tax is going to be 9.25% in Santa Ana. So no matter what city I buy my car in, I will be charged the rate of the city I live in. And you can't lie, because that's where they send you all the paperwork for, and the DMV, and... Okay. Yeah, sure, why not?
For sales tax?
I know, right? Well, let's see how much sales tax we're going to pay for this $60,000 car. Okay, 9.25, Santiago, which would be what as a decimal? Ooh. How many times do I move the decimal? 2. We're going to go 2 to the left. 2 to the left. So move your decimal twice to the left. To the left. 1 and a 2. What do I add here? 0. A 0. So it would be 0.0925. That's what it would be. But for the sake of our sanity, because we don't have calculators, we're just going to do this right here. Okay, just 9%. It will be an estimate. Number 1, 60,000 times 0.09. Make sure we have that 0 there. So we're going to multiply the price of the car times 9% sales tax. How many times do I move my decimal? Twice. So, how much tax am I going to have to pay for this car? $5,400. $5,000 just in tax. It's a little more because I rounded down. So it's a little more than $5,400 just in taxes for a car. So how much do I pay in total for this car? What's my total? $65,400. I added it in my head. Hope that's okay. And that's not even including, Emmanuel, if I took out a loan and paid interest. This is if I paid cash. If I paid cash for my car, I would pay $65,000. If I don't have $65,000 cash, then I would be paying more or less with interest.
More. So you can't pay with the credit card?
You can pay with a credit card, but guess what credit cards end up happening with a credit card? What do you
Interest.
get? You pay interest.
Oh, that makes sense.
And which one has a higher interest? A credit card or a personal loan?
Credit card.
Credit card has more. Interest is the extra money you have to pay. I'm going to teach you interest in a couple of days.
Pay to the bank.
You pay to the bank. All right. Ooh. Let's see. What else do we buy?
Mini fridge.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Let's say our new shoes, jeans, shirts for the new year. We went shoe shopping, jeans and shirts, all cost. How much did our wardrobe cost? How much did we spend on shoes, jeans, t-shirts?
$5,000.
Wow, that's not mine. Okay,
What about
wow.
500? That's better.
Yeah, let's do $450.
How much did you spend?
I am happy to report that I did not buy a pair of shoes this break. No, I did not. I'm very proud of myself. Self-control right there. $450. I did realize that I do have 2 pairs I haven't worn though. So. Okay. Sales tax. What do we want? Let's do another 9%. All right. So, if all the clothes and shoes cost $4.50 and its sales tax is 9%, how much am I going to pay in total for this? How much am I going to pay in total for this? Don't touch them. Don't touch them. Don't touch. You gotta touch the paper. Keep the lapel, they're right there. And they're gonna dust it. All right, so Saul, what'd you get?
40.5. Yeah. $40 and 50 cents.
Is my sales tax? What's your total?
490 and 50 cents.
50 cents? It's not 40?
Well, let's see. 0, 45, carry the 4, 36, 40, move it twice. So yes, he is correct on telling me that the tax is $40.50. Now, when I do my total, it's 450.00 plus 40.50 gives me 40.90.50 as my total. So on your test, you're going to have, hey, how much do you pay in taxes? Oh, in taxes, I just paid $40.50. Cool. Second question, what's your total? Oh, my total, $490.50. So be prepared to answer both separately on the test. Okay. Now you may touch the papers and pass them back. Now they will not burn your hand. All right. Show all your work. No work equals no points. In a department store, a $50 dress is marked. If the sales tax is 8%, what is the total cost of the dress? So 8% would be 0.08. 8% is 0.08, Sam. So we're going to show our work on our paper. You're going to show me how you multiplied. 8 times 0 is 0. 40. Move the decimal 2 times. So your tax amount would just be $4. Once I move it twice, it's $4. So I put it in the box so it's easy for Miss Lamelli to check. And she's also checking your work. Then this is step number 1. Step number 2 is I'm going to add the $4 to 54. Now it's pretty simple, easy, which will give you 54. All right. So we have 20 minutes. 20 minutes to finish 10 problems. 9, because I just did the first one with you. 20 minutes to finish 9 problems.